Welcome back, everybody, and we are here with Commissioner Dan Schinhofen, who's running a campaign to be reelected. So he is our commissioner at this time, and there was a question about what do you see for the future of Nye County? What do you expect in the next 4 years?
You know, I'm really an optimist at heart. When people say, "How you doing, Dan?" I say, "Pretty good, but I'll get over it." They think I'm being pessimistic. That's being pragmatic. I mean, you're going to get over it sooner or later. But I joke. That's how I deal with those things. But I see a great future for us. Yeah, right now it's tough. Yeah, the budgets have been cut. We've cut over the last few years $5 million from the county budget. We've cut 50 employees. There's not a department I go in where they don't tell me how they need another person. I understand that. But we are in an economic time that is been hard for all of us. You know, we're capped in property tax rates, not that I would consider doing that. The way to get the money that we need is to encourage more business. We have a big expansion coming in here with the raceway. That's going to bring a lot of rich kids down here to play with their toys, and they'll leave their money here. I'm in favor of those kind of things. The sheriff was mentioned that he's underfunded. We give him as much as we believe we can, and I believe he had enough and has had enough to fund the office. How he spends it, how he schedules his people is completely up to him. You elect the sheriff to do that. We don't do that. We fund the office. They do need help in the jail, the county jail, and the sales tax, it was approved by the voters. I brought it back to vote on, and I said in '06 that if it passed, I would support it. It never got a clean vote, so it got a clean vote this time, and it passed. I personally voted against it in '06, but that's part of being a republic. When the people speak, especially in a ballot measure, you don't go sue the entity that put the question on the ballot. You move forward with what the people said, and the same goes with medical marijuana. 63% of this county voted to have dispensaries and medical marijuana. Those are going to be legal businesses. They're going to employ people. They're going to generate sales tax. So I'm in favor of legal businesses, all kinds. But so what's coming down the pipe? I don't have a crystal ball, but every vote I make is predicated on what's going to be good for this community in the future, because my grandkids are growing up here. I'd say the clearest thing I can say. You know, people say you made a vote that's going to hurt us. If I made a vote that's going to hurt you, I'm hurting myself. I'm hurting my grandkids. So I've made some hard votes. We've had to make some hard calls, and part of that is in budgeting, and we're going to be doing that next 2 meetings, looking at the budget again. I take it all very seriously. That's the other thing I hear. I'm not serious enough. I have the insomnia and ulcers to prove that situation. Using gray water, the proposed lake at the raceway is going to use recycled water. The numbers I've seen, if they use that same area for a gravel pit, it would use more water than a lake would use. They're also going to retire water rights with that. They're giving them back to be retired. You could look at it and go, oh, it's a lake, it's a desert, we have one at Lakeside. But besides that, what is it going to generate? This guy is a big majority holder in the jet things, the jet packs. They use water, and he's going to use this as the world center to train people on those things. So, and it's going to be open to the public. So it has an economic benefit to it. So you have to look at, do you want 50 more homes, or, there might be a trade-off down the road. But the same people who are naysaying this are the same people who say we shouldn't have any planning and zoning, and that's kind of, I don't get that. So if we don't have any planning or zoning, you can do it anyway. But now they're coming in and saying don't let them do it. So which is it? I mean, right. I don't have those absolutes. I got to look at each project as it comes in, and I see this as I see a lot of benefits to it. There are things that have to be nailed down in the development agreement for sure. There are questions that have to be asked.
Well, I believe that talk about taxes and funding and everything, and that we need the economic growth. We need the businesses in here in order to raise our tax structure so we could survive.
Right.
And So, you know, anything we could do to help out and to keep people here. Still, hey, us old people, you know, we're just going to die off and be gone. We got to do something for the young people that might still be here.
And we'll get older and be the old people. So
I am the old people.
I become a senior in another month, so I'm going to start get to order off the senior menu.
I'm a senior of seniors. Anyway, we'll be right back after these messages.